There is a group of individuals in certain corporations that want to corner gold and silver markets. And they want to do it through the stock market, through futures, equities, derivatives. And I think it's very important that we as human beings around the world buy up as much gold and silver, physical gold and silver as possible, whether that be holding it in your own possession or vaulting it. And people ask me all the time what company I use. There's a link down below. And yeah, you can buy it with crypto because I vault mine. I'm not in a position in life anymore to keep it at my house. There's a group that is expanding the amount of traders that buy gold and silver for not only the company's behalf, but clients. And this company is called Trafigura. They just announced that they're expanding gold and silver trading with new hires. They're wanting to hire more traders to get on top of this because their clients are demanding more gold and silver. And stories like this should wake humans up around the world. If you own gold and silver, do me a favor, type it down below and let's fire up this algorithm. It says Trafigura ramps up gold and silver trading by hiring top talent, signaling a major strategic shift into precious metals amid global market volatility. It says Trafigura, one of the world's most influential trading giants, commodities trading giants, is deepening its push into the gold and silver markets. This strategic expansion marks a significant evolution in its business model, moving beyond its traditional strengths in energy and base metals into more volatile but highly lucrative precious metals territory. Do me a favor, type up or down if you think the volatility is either up or down in gold and silver. It's interesting where we hear that word volatility, most people would think that's risky. Yet in a world, in a time where central banks are obviously out of control, where they're trying to take ultimate control, where governments are losing their minds, so are people that are getting inundated with inflation. And gold and silver has been an amazing investment to be in the last handful of years. It says here, this push is not simply opportunistic. It's a calculated effort to diversify income streams, capitalize on commodity supercycle dynamics, and prepare for a future where metals, especially those who are critical to monetary systems and industrial resilience, will play a far more central role in global trade and financial hedging. Please understand that we are in a trade war that is much bigger than most people think. We are deciding who is going to align with who and who is going to break alliances with who over these trade wars. And one of the most important things during trade wars is a strong monetary system. And a strong monetary system cannot be strong without a strong monetary base. And that base always lies with gold and silver. Always, all throughout time. Even when Greeks and Romans ruled the world, they collapsed because their monetary system collapsed because they got so big and they started to stretch the gold and silver farther and farther. I think that everyone, and is this financial advice? Take it how you will. I think everyone should own some gold and silver. Because why? Well, rich people, wealthy people own gold and silver. Banks have gold and some have silver. Why wouldn't you want to be like a wealthy person or a bank? Good news. You didn't have to go to college to learn that lesson. Now it says here, they're in the middle of an aggressive talent acquisition, right? Which is the core of their expansion. At the heart of this strategy that they're implementing for gold and silver trading lies an aggressive hiring spree. Trafigura is onboarding top-tier metals traders with specialized experience in gold and silver, many of whom previously held senior positions at investment banks, hedge funds, or rival trading houses. This move aligns with the broader industry trend, a post-pandemic talent war in the commodity sector as traditional banking institutions pull back from physical commodity trading due to regulatory burdens and capital constraints. Private trading houses like Trafigura are seizing the opportunity to absorb top talent. Look, learn from these big wigs. They're moving into gold and silver. Should you? Type yes or no. Should you move into gold and silver? I'm not saying put everything in it, but should you buy some silver dimes? Should you do something? Maybe you got some crypto. I'm about to next week make a purchase from cryptocurrency into silver, and I'm gonna have it vaulted, and I'll use the company down below that I've been using for 4 years, and they've been vaulting my metals, and they've been great. As a matter of fact, Eric Sprott started the company, and he's a bigwig. I think it's important. You know that there are companies, the company down below, they have credit cards where you get paid in gold or silver of your choice, and you could either have it vaulted in your rewards or sent to you, shipped to you. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I have friends that use that credit card. I need reward miles for my flights, but that's why I use that one. But my friend uses that card and just absolutely loves it. I think to be able to get rewards other than an Amazon gift card and get things in pure precious metals are an important deal. Now, let me close on this, and I think this is the most important part, because it says, why gold and silver, right? Why is Trafigura making this calculated bet? It says Trafigura's renewed focus on gold and silver is rooted in strategic fundamentals. Gold continues to serve as the macro hedge against currency devaluation, inflation, and geopolitical tension, while silver plays a dual role, both in a monetary asset and as a vital industrial input in solar panels, electronics, and clean tech. And I think silver is way cooler than gold. Just yes or no, do you agree with that? There's going to be some gold bugs in here, and there's nothing wrong. We're all still friends, but I am a silver fanatic. It says here, with macro volatility expected to persist through 2026 and beyond, and with central banks continuing to build gold reserves, the firm is positioning itself not just as a trader, but as a key liquidity provider in the global metals value chain. This is important as countries start to split away of those alliances, okay? Moreover, gold and silver markets remain highly fragmented compared to other commodities like oil and copper. Trafigura's entry with its global reach and logistic strength has potential to bring in more structure, scale, and pricing influence. Point is this: private equity investment houses are starting to jump on the precious metals. The question is, have you? That's all I got. So I would look into this. Highly suggested. I can't give you financial advice. I'm just a dude that has been an investor for a long time, and I do okay. And thank you to all the people that have been hitting the subscribe button. If you want a company that I trust, that I've used personally for 4 years, and I've got a lot of money in there vaulted away in silver and in gold, check out the link down below. They're awesome. I've been working with them, again, for a long time. Someone I trust. I like being able to push off information of companies I trust. Have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.